Hi, everybody. We are live. Welcome to Girls Night. I'm Angie Jill 66. Over here we got Wonder Lady Faye. And down
Hi.
here we got Nadine Callan.
Hello.
My best girlfriends.
Yay.
How's
Hello.
everybody? We got Dave, Critical Cripple, in
Hey,
the chat
Dave.
already. He wins first. First place goes to Dave.
First
Dave,
place
you get
almost
around.
always goes to Dave.
Dave gets
Always.
around.
Oof.
Oops.
Uh-oh. I heard a whoops.
Yeah, I
We
forgot
whoopsed
to I
already?
forgot to mute. I forgot to mute.
Well, my internet is severely screwy today, so if I get kicked out, just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back because it usually comes right back on, but it's been very, 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 very blinky today. So,
Hey, nerdy.
fingers crossed.
Awesome.
Hi, nerdy. It's been a
Well,
wild week. How about you guys?
oh yeah. I had awesome week, sort of. It's I get to go to Missouri.
Yeah, you had some good stuff happen this week.
Mm-hmm.
She's all passported up. She's all airplane ticketed up. She's going to see her man.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. Instead of him coming here because of crazy that's going on here, I'm going there instead.
Yeah.
I can stay for longer than if you were to come here.
That's going to be a very nice break for you.
Yes. Yes, as long as I don't have an asthma attack because of all the cats, I'll be okay.
To get you in this Darth Vader mess. Hi, my pig. How you doing, buddy?
Pig.
How about you, Faye? I know you probably worked your fingers to the bone.
Yep.
Faye?
Oh, did we lose Faye?
Did we lose Faye?
I think we might have
Wonder
lost
Lady.
Faye.
I'm here.
No.
I'm
Oh, there
here.
she
I was having a technical difficulty.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're back. That's cool. I was worried for a minute.
Patsy was leaning on something.
Yeah, and it started to play, so I had to quick fix that.
So a technical difficulty.
Yeah.
I think Patsy's better at turning on the machines than I am. So, I did a lot of work on my Patreon last night.
Awesome.
Yep. I took out the old content. And I will be making videos for it soon.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. It's time. Yeah, I might not realize it. Wonder Lady devotes an inordinate amount of her time to helping try to other people promote their channels and with ideas on how to improve their viewership and things like that. And so we want to turn that on her channel for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I just doodle for people.
Oh, don't say that, because you do so much for. You've done a lot for me. You've done a lot for Nadine. I know you've done a lot for a lot of people. So you just don't sell yourself short at all. Not in my presence. I will fight you with the wooden spoon.
And Angie and I are the short ones around here, so you know.
Yeah. You gotta be careful. The short ones will go right for the ankles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
if you don't
walk, and then you fall down, and then you're defeated.
If you don't feed us enough, we start chewing
on
those ankles.
Hello.
Wow.
Hello.
Great people.
Welcome to the stream. It's girls only in the stream. Boys are allowed in the chat.
Did
Oh,
you
oh,
le-
this No Nut November. Yes, we have to talk about that tonight.
the
I
what?
just learned about that today. You've not heard. Oh, you've not heard.
What? What?
No
Uh,
Nut November.
No nut?
Some are calling it the No Fap. It's supposed to
What?
be a 30-day fasting from, well, let's just use the scientific term, ejaculation. That's apparently some
No,
easily
no, no,
entertained
no.
folks are participating in.
No, 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 no. They that's
And so
impossible. What are they gonna do if they have a nocturnal emission?
you're well, there were rules. I saw the rules even, and the rules that state you can only have one, then and get a pass for it. But any other thing after that, you're considered knocked out of the game. Which I don't know what the prize is. I'm still trying to figure out what's the prize.
uh,
Like, what do you win if you go all this time? 'Cause I've
and
yet to
and
come up with that yet.
and Dave's already asking about dildos.
This isn't women too,
It's
though.
early.
This is just men.
Well,
Dave,
I
I'm
think it's basically if you have nuts, don't empty them. That would be my
don't,
guess. I
don't
haven't
empty
seen
the
that
nuts. Don't empty the
specific
nuts.
thing yet. Let's
Oh,
Mm,
keep them filled
don't
up.
knuckle the.
maybe someone in our audience will be kind enough to educate us about the
Hi,
full
Randy. Hi,
sacks.
Linda.
The only full sacks that I want to hear about are the ones that Krampus has.
Oh, Krampus, yeah. We're
and
already doing
and
the Christmas.
Nope.
and Dave, I am about 40 minutes away from the town of Dildo. I'm pretty sure that's what he was asking about.
Oh, Morton.
Are you
Morton
sure
came
he
in.
was?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, are you sure he wasn't asking about a dildo?
No, I am.
Oh.
Well, he asked if how close I was to Dildo, so I'm guessing the town.
Ah.
So, no, I saw it on Twitter. Let me go see if I can re-find it.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
Hi.
y'all entertain yourselves for a minute because I can't do both at the same time at
I'm
all.
always entertaining myself with something, and Nadine's hands are never idle.
Never. Well, they were pretty idle today, but that's a different thing altogether.
Do tell.
Well,
Oh
I
my.
wasn't feeling all that
Do
well
not,
today.
No?
just 1 second. Do not go search No Nut November on Twitter.
On Twitter?
So suddenly,
My eyes.
suddenly, how many people are here? Um,
Plenty.
Plenty. So plenty of people. 11 watching now. So suddenly 11 people goes watch this and needs to bleach their eyes out.
Yeah, please. I'm just saying when you if you love yourself, don't do it because I'm ruined
But
forever
they're not
now.
loving the no nut people are not loving themselves. It's no nut November.
Yeah.
That's right. Bumps.
Hey,
Oh my
Linda, Mort,
god.
you and Casey. Bump.
Yeah, kind of like was like the whole not shaving thing was like, yeah, whatever. What's for good cause. Yeah, okay. Apparently there is some sort of charity attached to this. I don't know, but I just only found out about it a couple hours ago. So thank you for bringing that up, Math Pig. Appreciate you giving us something to talk about.
Don't nut your November. So what happens if you nut your November?
You're out.
Oh,
Of what? I'm not sure.
okay. It was too
I couldn't
scary to
hunt for
figure
it
out.
anymore. I couldn't hunt for the thing that I saw earlier because the things that I found hurt my eyes. So I just no. Y'all go look it up for yourself, or don't. It's not going to make much difference. I think it's ridiculous. Masturbation is a healthy thing, kids. It's not dangerous unless you do it while you're driving.
It
The-
doesn't
uh,
summon anything. There's
um,
actually a lot
Right.
of mythology based, like bull crap that surrounds masturbation and nocturnal emissions and all that other stuff. And it's like everything from succubus to incubus to sin to this to that. It's ridiculous. It really
And
is.
parents, if you think your children are not doing that, they are. They are. Don't discourage them. Just to teach them when and where is appropriate for such things.
yeah, yeah, it's a healthier way to go about it.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
For
It
sure.
needs 21 times a month. Oh, that is. Oh, Morton. Morton,
So,
honey, somebody lied to you.
But
IQ, hi, honey. Uh, uh, Morton says, just to be clear, males need to at least 21 times a month to avoid prostate cancer. So get to it, guys.
oh dear.
I had a fella tell me once, sitting in the back seat of whatever the hell vehicle it was, that if I didn't, his balls would explode. And I was laughing. I just started laughing and I said, okay, I want to see that happen. You just sealed the deal. It ain't happening because I want to see this. So be careful what you say and to whom you say it.
yeah, for sure.
Um,
Uh,
I, there
Uh, uh,
was back to the masturbation thing really quick.
mhm.
Um, there was, you know how I hate philosophy, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
do
but I
you? I
like
didn't know.
history.
Yes.
Yes. So there was a philosopher named Diogenes, and
Mm-hmm.
he always would masturbate in public. And when people like basically confronted him with his little habit, he would say, "If only it would were as easy to banish hunger by rubbing my belly."
I am speechless. That's hard to do. Good job,
I
Faye.
I I I thought it was cute.
That's one of those I'll have to mull over my head a few times. Like, okay, all right,
Well,
I
he's
get it. Yeah.
masturbating. You'll get
If
it.
only I could. I get it. I just don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. Philosophy. I'm with you. Philosophy is one of those things. It's like, huh? Huh? What? Why?
To me, it's just apologetics.
Mental masturbation.
Oh, on that, there's plenty of lube.
Yeah.
Some of it I can understand being beneficial because I like the idea that humans can think deep thoughts. Because that's a good, if you want to think deep thoughts, go ahead and think deep thoughts. But telling people that the deep thoughts you're having are how things are and how things should be is not exactly what I have in
There's
mind.
one thing about mental exercises. There's another thing about saying, "Hi," everything that you don't know, and you can argue. It's about thinking. It's thinking about thinking rather than actually thinking or learning. It's just learning about thinking, and it's in a Mobius loop, so there's no
Yeah,
end to it. So
yeah.
there's no productivity. And you know the concept of work in physics? Like I can stress and strain
Yeah.
and throw myself at a wall, try to move the wall, lean on the wall doesn't move. Therefore, in physics, no matter how much I exerted myself, no work was done. So, with
Right.
philosophy doing the Mobius strip on thinking about thinking, there's actually no thinking being done, therefore, nothing's being done. So, I have no
That
use for
sounded
it.
good. That
And
sounded really good.
if nobody, if I just talked a bunch of bollocks, I'm sorry.
It's
There's no
outright.
work being
Uh,
done, so there's no point to it.
that makes sense. That just, yeah,
Well,
makes
yeah.
sense to me.
Well,
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah.
I don't know. I do know that some people argue that philosophy has brought us some of the science that we have now because if they weren't thinking about stuff, they wouldn't have
Yeah, but that
started doing experiments in the other section over here,
but if it was just philosophy, they would be thinking about thinking and not doing the science.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But that's what I mean. Is the philosophers didn't do the science. It's the guys who heard what they were saying and say, well, you know what? I'm going to go see if that's true or not. Let me go see if I can prove what he said or disprove. So
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Get the
I
whole
just think
oh,
it's just
dust in the
bollocks.
wind. Oh, Linda's the only girl in the side chat.
No.
Fans to the left, fans to the right. You're the only lady in town.
It's a sausage fest.
It's a sausage fest.
That's kind of become a thing, right? We need some more girls. We need some more ladies in the chat. We need some more ladies who want to come and get on the
I had myself
program.
I had myself an evil a little moment today because worked all day. On my
Do
way
tell.
home, stopped to get gas. Gas station attendant came over, because we have to pump our own gas and we also have to do our own things. But there's one gas station around here that will actually fill your gas for you. And I went to
Really?
that
You still
one.
have one of those?
We have one, but in New Jersey, it's all you don't touch your gas. Like in New Jersey, you don't dirty your hands, you don't get cold. You just sit in your car and someone comes out and does it for you. It's lovely. And it's the
Really?
law. It's the law. You're not allowed to pump your own gas in New Jersey. So if you're a
Well, not
prisoner for
allowed to
not
pump.
allowed, it's against the
What
law.
the hell? Why?
It's against the law to pump your own gas in
Is
New
that because
Jersey.
of driveways and stuff?
No,
Because people pumping their own gas and taking off?
no,
No, just
no. It's just
lazy ass.
no. It's not lazy. I think it's great. It's good for the economy. All those gas station pump attendants and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
they need jobs too.
Oh,
But
yeah,
anyway,
for sure.
I went to this one gas station because I was tired and I didn't feel like pumping my own gas. You don't have to pay any extra for it. And I asked the guy to check my engine oil, and he says to me, your back tire is looking a little flat. I went, really? And he went, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll deal with that. And he was like, okay, be safe. So I went to an air pump, not at that gas station because they didn't have one. And I'm doing my thing. And I realized that I am filling my tires in a V-neck. Now, the ladies just understood me. I don't know what the men did.
Mm-hmm. Well,
My,
the men's brains instantly shut down and went, oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing all my tire pressures, and I'm leaning over, and I realize that I am giving quite the show because I can feel air on my belly, and I'm like, okay, I'll just get this over with really quick because there's no hiding the girls, and I really needed to get this done. And this guy was in the parking lot, and he runs over. He goes, "Do you need help?" I'm on
Does
my
it look like I
third.
do?
I'm on my third tire. I know to stop doing that and how to use a tire gauge and all this other stuff. And I said, "Oh, I would love some help, but I just have to learn." Playing along. And he's like, "Oh," and all this other stuff. And I'm like, "You were looking down my shirt, and now you're hoping to score. Fuck you. I'm not going to go. You don't pick me up in a parking lot." But yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm leaning over, and this is quite the low cut top, and I'm just, yeah, and the girls are just like, I'm feeling
I'm
good.
free, I'm free, it's there for me.
Yeah.
I'm free, I'm free.
Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
get into
pretty
the car,
much.
You're done with work, so you take off your bra,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I've done that.
almost all of us know how to do that without taking off our shirt.
Yep.
So
I
I
Me
lost
got
too.
you.
I got rid of
Or who?
the
Oh, there
binders,
you are.
and I was
It
doing my
was me.
attire, and yeah, yeah, we figured that out, Angie.
What? Hi,
What? Which?
Purple.
Hey,
Welcome to
purple.
the chat, my friend.
Nerdy.
I so I felt so bad about missing the purple stream the other night because I had all plans. The kids were supposed to be, everybody was supposed to be gone by Thursday night, and I was going to stay up and party with everybody. And yeah, about 11:30, they didn't leave because reasons, husband reasons, and they didn't leave Thursday night. So I was sitting in here, on the thing, killing time, waiting, and I just kept getting sleepier. And I finally passed out about 11:30. It's like, ah, I
Oh,
can't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Next time. I have to plan ahead for that because I have to move all my computer and stuff into the living room so I don't keep everybody else awake. And so I can close off all the doors and that sort of thing. I'll plan better next time, Purple, I promise.
well, all I can say is that my you know the storm that we had.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
apparently, the downstairs apartment, their power box is in the basement. Mine's outside on my porch.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have power right now because the
Oh.
basement's
Uh-oh.
flooded.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Uh huh. My apartment's fine.
Yay. Yay.
My apartment, the refrigerator works, the electricity works. Not so much downstairs.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Didn't they just move in?
Mm.
And they've already lost power. Dadgummit. Them
Oh well,
breaks, man.
there was a storm. The basement's full of water. My
Oh
power
my.
box is
Yeah.
up here. Theirs is down in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I'll be right
So
back.
I'm sitting here high and dry.
I'm not
Hi,
leaving.
Andra.
Hmm.
Ooh.
So yeah, I've been watching a lot of the Adams Family, and I just love Gomez. He's a perfect, perfect, perfect fellow.
Is he?
Querida.
Hmm. There's
Bubbly.
one episode where the
Bubbly.
where the school truant officer shows up, and you've never sent your children to school, and Gomez looks at him and says, "Why have children if you just you know send them away?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I enjoy my children. They're wonderful people." He's like, "Why would you take them away from me? We educate them at home." And it's like grandmama was doing the educating and blah blah blah. But it
Yeah.
was like kind of really weird because it was just like Gomez was like, "Why would you do that to your children?" So they send the kids to school because Morticia thinks it's good for them. And Wednesday comes home freaking out because they read fairy tales.
Yeah.
And the night with the
Oh.
dragon, and she's like, "They
And
killed
she's
the
crying.
dragon!"
Yeah. I remember that one.
It was adorable.
That's
It was
awesome.
just adorable. But Gomez is always just so devoted.
Okay.
What?
But
I'm sorry. But Nerdy says, I've been looking for the secret exit from this universe. Linda says, tell me when you find it, Nerdy. Nerdy says, so far, all I know is that it's guarded by ducks.
That's adorable.
Quack. Like this duck over here in the corner.
Don't get me started. Ducks are mafia. You know it.
Ducks are terrible.
They're
We
the
don't like
avian
ducks.
mafia
they will shake you down.
for
They,
crack
Yep.
corn. They're all on the crack corn.
every single one of them.
Uh-huh.
Corn
They
is
show
crack.
they show up at your door and they're like, "We want the crack corn." You're like, "No, it's like 5 in the morning, 7 in the morning, whatever. We want it." Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, and they go down the row and they like hit every house and they shake everyone down. You know, you got the elderly people, my neighbors sitting there like using almost all of their free money on crack corn so the ducks won't get them. It's terrible.
Quack.
It's true.
Sounds like a mafia.
It is.
What?
Yep.
And if you
Morton
don't
says, "You
pay up, well,
Americans
they
does summer." I'm sorry. Go
what?
ahead. I thought you were. I'm
No, no,
sorry. I
no.
thought you were finished. Go ahead.
I
Go.
was. Go, go, go. You go.
No, you weren't. Go. I screwed up.
Oh no, I was
My
just gonna
job is
talk about
not to do
shit
that.
on porches. It's fine. Go on.
Oh,
Nobody
I'm
wants to
reading the
hear about
chat. Morton.
duck shit on
Morton
on.
says.
Go ahead. Are you okay?
I'm
I don't think
sorry.
I don't think she's
Oh
okay. I
my
think
goodness. We're trying really hard not to talk over each other, and it's just not working, is it?
If
not
there's a
today.
delay, it's kind of hard.
I
Go,
Yeah.
know.
Angie.
I know.
Go.
Okay. I'm just reading the chat. Morton says you Americans does summer, winter time weird. You're a week ahead for summer time and a week behind on winter time. Would you please get in line with the civilized world? You know what? I'm in Texas. I make no excuses for the weather. It is insane. Just like most of everything else that goes on down here.
Well, also, Merton, you
I
have to
can't
realize
explain.
Angie's she's still going to get what most people call nice weather, while Nadine and I are entering our winter and we are enjoying ourselves. I'm supposed to get snow next week, and I am very happy.
Yeah,
And
well, it
it
takes
looks
all
like
kinds.
it looks like we're not gonna get snow for probably December.
Oh,
Oh,
you
wait.
will.
Well, we might
If
get
I
some.
get it, you'll get it.
Granny
You're not that hard.
Bonzo.
I'm gonna check.
Granny Bonzo is here. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, hello, Granny.
I do get winter, but it's winter relative to my thin southern blood. So yeah, it does. I've actually had snow. We had snow last year. Didn't really stick to anything, but it came down out of the sky. I don't like snow.
I love it.
Snow is not my friend.
I love it.
Ooh, random ice patches on the road. No, that's another bad thing. That when that happens down here, people die because they are so clueless about how to drive on frozen roads and it's horrible. People are just it's bad. It's really bad. There is
Oh yeah.
zero driving on ice down here. They shut
No,
everything down if there's ice in Texas. In my part of Texas anyway.
Well,
I could
my area.
say.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I could
No,
say
go
for
ahead.
the next 2 weeks that we're not going to have snow. It doesn't even dip below zero for the at least the next 2 weeks.
Oh no. I'm not going to zero, but I am going to go into the 20s, which I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's almost there.
I would say the average winter temperatures around here go like low 40s at night and uh, 60s, low 60s during the
Oh,
day.
so it's springtime.
Yeah, kind of for like some people. But to me, anything under about 50 degrees is cold and painful, and my bones hurt, and my fingers turn white, and my
Uh,
muscles lock up, and I have like rigor mortis. So it's
Yesterday
really
it was like
relative to your tolerance.
63 here, and I was sweating to death. I was like,
Hi, Philip. Philip's here.
it's going down to 23 tonight, and I'm planning on going outside.
yeah.
It'll be nice. You know how you get you go outside, you get nice and cold, and then you come inside and throw yourself into bed and just instantly fall asleep
Mm,
because your bed is so nice.
nice and warm.
But we're not even repaired after the rain we just got, so
Yeah, fun.
we still have like 500,000 people without power.
That's awful. Ugh. Thank you, Philip. I look marvelous.
You always look nice.
Philip's part of my fan club.
Mhm.
At least you have one. No.
Aw.
Only in real life, and I think Philip's pretty much it nowadays. I,
To,
I
to,
don't go
to,
out much anymore. If
what
I
is
have
it
fans, they're
with
here now.
the men folk who say like, "Oh, women, you're always fighting amongst each other," and "Oh, women, you're always like gossiping." Do they not pay attention to themselves? I think it's a human thing, not a sex thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, look at Twitter.
Oh my God, please don't make me look at Twitter. God, I hate that place so much. If I didn't need it so badly to promote my channel, I would not be there. Ugh,
I love
Twitter is
Twitter.
painful.
I love
Twitter's
Twitter.
painful to me. It's
Why?
so much because there's so many angry people, and it's the angry ones who make the most noise, and I just don't want to hear it.
You're not paying attention to the cute ones then, because there's plenty
Well,
of
no,
cute ones.
I recently cleaned up my Twitter feed quite a bit, and so yeah, my Twitter experience now is much nicer than it used to be. I will admit to that. I did get rid of some of the angry people. And so yeah, I do see a lot more of the bunnies and the kitties and the cute jokes and
Hmm.
nice happy things that I prefer to have in my life.
And yet you're still friends with me, even though
You
I'm
have given me no reason not to be whatsoever. So there's that.
I am quicksand personified. Yarr.
Just now got a notification from YouTube. Yeah, well, you know, YouTube is YouTube. And it does whatever the heck it wants to do, whenever the heck it wants to do it. And we are all at the mercy of the algorithm. Uh,
Well, that
was it?
changes that song. The rhythm is gonna get you.
Yeah, it does kind of, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to work on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Algorithm's gonna get you. Algorithm's gonna get you. Algorithm's gonna get you tonight. If you don't have a zillion viewing hours and you don't have a million subscribers, you can't do anything.
Well, you can. It's
Yeah, I
just
got
it
lazy.
doesn't feel good.
Oh, Philip, the costume went great. If you go to Nadine's channel and Girls Night last week, I put the costume on as we were broadcasting, and so you can see that. I guess I need to put that picture on Facebook too, because some of the people that know me are not on Twitter, so I forgot to share that over there. But I'll fix that. The costume went very well. I didn't win. Didn't win anything. Some fluffy girl in a French maid outfit bought from the store with her honey hanging out got the prize for first place.
Yeah, because
There was one that was really good though. There was a um, older fella, super skinny guy, and he had on the orange like bloomer pants like they wear at Hooters and the Hooters t-shirt, and he had
oh,
on like this
awesome.
all gray wig, and he had like sock boobies that hung out from under the bottom of the shirt, little nippies hanging out, like way down, and they would flop around and stuff when he was dancing. It was kind of Carol Burnett esque, and it was freaking hilarious. So I think he got second
Oh,
place, but yeah,
oh,
I had
that's
a lot
so
of fun.
clever.
Yeah, that's
And
Well,
he
I
hilarious.
was
likes.
gonna
I
go ahead.
love that. No, I just love that. I wish I had a time machine. I'd go back. I'd go there and I'd give him a hug and say, "Good man."
Hi, Stags. Welcome to the
Hey,
chat.
Hey,
Stags.
Yeah,
Stags.
my original plan was to go and sing my Halloween songs like Thriller and Somebody's Watching Me and Ghostbuster, the Halloween stuff. And I got there, and it was really cool because my goal was don't want anybody to know who it's me.
Uh
Don't want
huh.
anybody to know it's me. I want them all guessing until I sing the first song, and then usually
Uh
they're like,
huh.
"Oh, that's Angie." Yeah, can't believe that's Angie. Whatever. Uh, so it was totally successful. Like they're all like, and people are coming going, "Who's under there?" And they're trying to move. And I was like, "No, no, 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 no." And I'm pulling the knife out of the pocket. Like get back. I don't touch the bunny. I'm killer bunny foo foo. Get away from me. And so the first song I did was "It Had to Be You." It had to be you. That. And they're all just kind of going, here's this blood covered hairy bunny. So yeah, they still didn't know it's me. I had
chewing
to
on
take
a
my
baby
mask off.
leg.
Chewing on a
Chewing
baby
on a
leg. Yeah, my bloody knife. And I had to take the mask off halfway through the second song because they were like, "Who is that?" That might have been why I didn't win because I didn't stay in costume all night. It was hot. It was hot, and it was cold outside, and it was hot in that suit. And I went out They have flaps because it's kind of on the patio, and you can go out to the deck. I spent most of the evening outside in my hair suit, trying not to melt.
Oh, but still, it was really cool looking. And
Mhm.
I like the bunny foo foo. Down came the good fairy. Okay.
Killer bunny foo foo stalking through the village, scooping up the babies and ripping off their legs. you know, I did that. I don't think they appreciated it because I didn't win. I don't care. I had a very good time.
Yeah,
Good.
that's all that
Part of me
matters.
wanted to get pulled over on the way home just to see the look on the cop's face. When you
Have
look
you
in the window,
ever
there's this hair covered woman in a Bubba suit.
have you ever tried to get pulled over?
No, actually, no. I don't
I,
really actually want to get pulled over, but
I've
it
tried.
crossed my mind. Have you?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, the first time I tried to get pulled over, I had been a driver for maybe 6 months, and I got lost in a very, very scary looking neighborhood.
Oh,
There weren't people around because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, okay, I'm lost. I'm almost out of gas, and I need to find my way home. So I'm swerving on purpose. There's no one on the road.
yeah.
So I'm doing everything wrong on purpose because I want a police officer after me. Nope.
Okay.
I finally had to go into a gas station, and I walked in, and was just like, I'm lost. And they went, yeah, and
How do I get
I couldn't get the attention of the police. I couldn't, no matter what I did. And it was just terrible. And it's not the first time I've tried to do that, and it won't be the last time. But yeah, I only get pulled over when I don't want to get pulled over.
Okay,
Yeah.
so next time, go. I'm lost. I don't want to get pulled over by any means, forever and ever, no matter what. And then that should work. Reverse psychology.
Well, the kicker is there was a police officer at the gas station, and I sort of like, I've been like swerving and everything. Where are you people? He just thought he was just like, just follow me. I'll get you back to the highway. And I was just fine. I was just mad. The last time I got pulled over, um, apparently my turn signal no longer pops into position after you turn, so it just keeps going. So I
Mm.
was like, I didn't realize it had stopped working properly. So I was driving with my left blinker on,
Mm.
like a typical little old lady. And I got pulled
Wasted
over
blinker
for it.
fluid? How could you?
I know. I got pulled over for it though. Like when I'm swerving and trying to get their attention, they don't bother me. But when my blinker's going off, they bother me.
Oh no, she's gonna
So
turn.
I'm sitting there, sh- cop comes up. I see it's a woman. I'm like, oh, hi. I was like, good for you. And she's like, what? And I'm like, you're a woman in uniform. That's a big deal. I'm older than you, so this is new for me. Anyway, go on. And she's just like, huh? I like, why did you pull me over? I said, go on. So go on. Say your thing. She's like, okay,
I'm
looking at me like
confused.
I'm strange and I don't know why. So she goes and tells me about my blinker. She's like, why was your blinker on? I said, obviously it's malfunctioning. I didn't know it was on. Thank you for alerting me at the problem. Can I go now? And she's like, where are you
And
going? And I was like, I'm going on with my day. Can I go now? Because I don't think there's a ticket for like blinkers, or is there? She's like, well, I could actually give you a ticket. And I'm going, but that would be a stupid reason to give me a ticket. you know?
and you
I was,
wonder why I love you? Really? You wonder?
well, it is a stupid reason. And then I told her about all the people around me that she could give tickets to and why, and how they would be a lot more financially beneficial if she was at my house at 5:30 in the morning to catch all the Walmart trucks that go by really fast. Because they're going 30 miles over the speed limit, and that would really like benefit the town. And I'm giving her the lecture, and she's like, you need to move on with your day. And I'm like, okay.
You need to go away. Go away.
Perfect. Well done.
Yay.
I mean, when I was in my 20s, I used to just throw my purse at the cop and say, look, you look in there for my license, I'll look in the glove compartment. And they're like, I don't want to go in your purse. I said, don't worry, there's no money, there's no bribe or anything. Just watch out for the gum.
It might
So if
chew
you
you up.
if you dig too deep, you will find discarded like gum that has fallen out of containers and is probably like decaying. Because in my 20s, I used
Yeah.
to carry a lot of gum.
I always have straight Tic Tacs in my purse.
It's either Tic Tacs or
when I
gum.
was
What
when
about
I
you, Nadine?
when I was little,
Mm-hmm.
the thing we had, well, that was in every grandmother's purse was peppermint knobs.
Yeah.
Every grandmother had them. Purity
Mm-hmm.
peppermint knobs, and there's always stray ones around in some pocket or purse covered with lint, and we eat them anyway.
Oh.
So I
Because
have
they were
to ask, what
pepper,
shape are peppermint knobs?
they're
Yeah,
knobby
they are.
shape.
They're like the peppermint star candies we have, the real round ones.
Oh, the little
Yeah,
circular discs.
Yeah, they're lovely.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
they're not. They're like more like a tube. Like, well, not even a tube. That's not
Oh,
right.
you've got the ones that
Oh, you're
are a
talking about the
little.
little fat ones that look like little pillows.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. More
Yeah.
like little.
they're tasty though.
Oh, they are very tasty, and I it was one of the first things I went try and buy the first time Josiah came down. But the store here that we were going, like that was here, that I knew had
Yeah.
them, were out of the peppermint ones, and all they had was the spearmint ones, and that's not right because the peppermint knobs are the pink ones and not the green ones. Because Nanny never gave me any green ones, and that's just wrong, and it's just not the way it's done, and
The
it's
green
just
ones are good.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's just not the way.
I had a nanny. I had a nanny too.
I had a nana. No,
Ours is
but like,
nanny granny.
are, have you ever fallen in love with Canada mints?
I don't know Canada mints.
Canada mints are pink mints. They're wonderful.
Are those the
Okay,
chalky ones you get at the restaurant in the little dishes?
I just
No.
threw them into the top the chat.
Okay. Oh, but
And threw them in our gift grip.
I've been a lot more difficult with police officers. I have lots of stories about police officers.
I have a couple of those too. We might have to make a whole show about that. I have trouble with police officers. I'm so mad when they pull me over for the sheer fact that they're disturbing me. I've got better things to do than be bothered by these people. I almost never get out of a ticket.
I
I'm like,
generally
they walk up. I'm like, what?
They never
What do
pull
you
me over
want?
for anything good. They only
Mhm.
pull me over for something like oh, your tail light is out. And it's like, well, wasn't aware of that. Well, we're going to give
Yeah,
you you must fix it in 24 hours or you have to pay a fine. The last time that happened, it was on a Friday. And Friday, my mechanic only works Monday through Friday. There is no weekend for him.
yeah.
And I was like, it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're giving me 24 hours, and my mechanic is not open from 5 o'clock on. You think I'm going to just waltz in his store and be like, "Hey, I need you to put my back light on now"? And he's like, "Well, it's not our fault." I said, "Not only that, but the auto parts store is like closing at 6, and I am 40 minutes away from it." And I'm just ranting. He's like, "Why are you so angry?" And I said, "Because you're only giving me 24 hours. Or does this extend to Monday? Or is this library time? What are we talking about here?" And he's like, "Well, you can change your own light." I said, "Yes, I can if I had my tools."
Yeah, are you gonna
I
get
was
me
like,
to
"But
us?
you've got time here, and I have to go in what? I had to turn this in at the courthouse before the time limit, or I owe the town money." I was like, "You've got people jaywalking over there. Why don't you do something about them?" "Oh, my taillight's out. Oh, what a tragedy." He's like, "I don't appreciate your sarcasm." And I'm like, "I don't appreciate your attitude about taillights." And he's asking my passenger. Another cop was on the other side, and he's asking my passenger for like the papers for my car from my glove box. I said, "Don't you
Oh.
dare give him anything. This is my vehicle. I'm responsible. I'm responsible for you putting on your seatbelt. You are not handing him my paperwork." I'm like, "I'm the one doing the talking here. Don't you dare." And I'm like yelling and wagging my finger. And I said, don't make me go into the courthouse because I will argue with you. I don't care what kind of fine I have to do. I am not putting up with this. You deal with me. I'm the one
Yeah.
responsible. If she throws something out of the window, I get fined. That's the way it works in this state. So
Right.
you don't deal with her. You deal with me. I said, "Don't you dare. Over a stupid taillight, what do you think we're doing? Running drugs?" We got a teenager in the back. Obviously, we were just out to lunch or something. "Ooh, what do you think we're doing?" Like shaking down like old folks' homes. "Leave us alone." It's just like,
No kidding.
like they're like, "You're really hostile." And I'm like, "You're really pathetic."
You are awesome.
Yeah.
You
Got a
are
couple of
awesome.
those. Pulled
I,
over for nothing.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
taillight.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and like you said to the other person, you know, you could be pulling over the big trucks that are driving way too fast.
mhm.
But no, you
Right.
don't do that.
No, no, and they could have been getting the jaywalkers who like risk their own lives because like half of them are just like plastered.
Mhm.
It's just like, why don't you go bother them? They got a
Mhm.
few open containers. Leave me alone.
Mm, yep. Yeah. Yeah. Or the after letting you know that the taillight was out, possibly just letting you be so you can go fix it instead of just going, oh, here's a ticket because blah.
Well, my
Yeah.
passenger, who is also my landlady, who is also my friend, is also my mechanic's auntie. And she said, "Well, why don't we just call
Oh.
him and see if he has time?" I said, "I don't want to be rude to
Oh.
him."
You're cut.
No, it's
That
Angie.
all we heard was
Sorry.
damn. Oh,
Well,
it was
no,
Angie.
I think so. Because you sounded like you were roboting too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
my
I'm
stupid internet. Sorry, guys. Try
I'm
again.
fully charged because I haven't been home all day. No, but
Okay.
it's just like it was a mess because she called up her nephew who's my mechanic, and he was like, "Yeah, get down here, I'll change it." I'm like, "It's not that, it's the principle of the matter." He goes, "It's a $3 repair. Get down here."
Yeah.
So I went, but I was like, "I'm really sorry to bother you," and blah 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 blah. And yeah, I paid it. And yeah, I tipped him, and blah blah blah, and went right to the courthouse. And when I was there handing it in to the lady, I said, "It is ridiculous around here to give someone a 24-hour repair ticket on a Friday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Good.
Nothing around
Right.
here is open on a Saturday."
Yeah.
Yep. Good for you.
I was like, "This is ridiculous." And when I said, "Does this like roll over to Monday because the stores are closed?" He wouldn't answer me. And she
Yep.
goes, "Well, of course it doesn't." And I'm like, "So if I didn't like boogie and like interrupt my mechanic, I could have been like paying what, a $70 repair thing?" And she's like, "Uh huh." I'm like, "That's
Wow.
ridiculous."
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Doing that to somebody on a Friday just before they have to go.
Uh,
And
Uh,
everything being closed.
oh, yeah, you've got some stores around here who leave a little note on their businesses going, "It's really nice weather today, so we decided to go fishing instead."
Oh, yeah. Well,
oh,
that
yeah, that
makes
happens.
sense.
Uh-huh.
I've done that before. On the beauty shop, just flip the sign over, put a sign on it going, got bored, went home. I be back tomorrow. Didn't have no appointments. Not going to sit up here and wait for you people. So done that before. Gurney
Angie, these are grocery stores.
Bonzoics
These are gas
says
stations
Milwaukee
that do
Cups.
it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
Milwaukee cops used to put people in jail for jaywalking. Yeah, they should probably do that around here because most ones jaywalking are just toast. They could at least get them for public intoxication or something.
I'm not done this picture, but I'm gonna show it to you too, and tell me if it looks like the Ask a Mortician lady. I'm
Okay,
not done with it, but I've been drawing a lot lately.
I noticed you said that. I was going to say we've got about just under 10 minutes left if we wanted to do a little channel shilling. Talk about what you got coming up because I know you're having some big ideas. If you'd like to share
Hmm.
some of that, I'm all ears.
Cool.
Let me know if it looks like Caitlin.
I think it looks cool. I don't really know what Caitlin looks like. I haven't paid that much attention.
It does a little bit.
I have to work on the hands. I wasn't done, but it was like really early in the morning
That's
and I wasn't
nice.
done.
Oh.
But it's like I have no coffee and I'm finger painting in the morning. And oh look, people on my Twitter are arguing. I'm gonna interrupt them.
Yeah. I saw that.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering if you had seen that because I was like, oh, I am being awful here.
I was gonna talk to you. I was gonna say something about it, and then I forgot and fell asleep again.
Mm. That was getting ugly.
It was. It was.
That was getting really ugly, and I was just like, no,
Mm.
I'm not
No.
awake yet. Don't fight. I'm not awake.
Hey,
No
Linda.
fighting. I'm not awake. Fight when I'm awake, people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
Absolutely. So,
So, channel promo, right?
hmm
Yeah, come on, bring it.
Watch Angie Dell 66 and Creations by Nadine.
See what
And
I told you?
if
See what I
and
told you?
my channel, give me a week and a half, okay? Give me a
Okay.
week and a half.
All right, we're gonna hold you to it.
Okay.
Yeah. They're gonna
Everybody
put
with
your
me,
feet.
chant. We want Faye. We
We
want
want
Faye.
faith.
We want
One
Faye.
And then
faith.
I'm gonna do a
We want
video, and
faith.
you'll be like, "Well, that wasn't my cup of tea, but good try."
Um, no, no. Well, you just might need to add a bit of Danish then.
I
Mhm.
see what you did there. Shout out to Linda in the side chat.
I'm
Yeah,
horrible.
Linda
I'm
has her
horrible. That
song
was like
Every
terrible
day.
joke.
Morton wrote, I work in a company that requires a uniform, and I was wearing that uniform on my way to work and got pulled over. And the officer asked me where I worked. When I told him I was on my way to work, hey, use your damn eyes. It's right in front of you, damn it.
Yeah. There was an episode recently of Adam Ruins Everything that where Adam ruins the cops. If you like that show, go watch it. It was rather enlightening. I
I
learned
like
a
the
lot
one where
that
he
night.
does the Adam Ruins engagement rings. That made me happy.
I liked the one where he ruined geniuses.
Oh, I've got
An
opinions about
IQ
that
tests
too.
and stuff. Yeah, I do like my Adam Ruins Everything.
I know that bullshit about
Doorknob.
the IQ test. I haven't seen that episode, but I know it's bullshit.
Where have you been,
Uh,
Doorknob?
Darn, doorknob. Start over. I just got here. Thanks in advance. You're welcome. Just when we're finished, hit the rewind.
There you go. Zip it back and watch it from the beginning.
A doorknob head, I put air in my tires today, and it apparently gave like the whole parking lot a show down my shirt.
Hmm. Yep, she sure did them.
Yeah, we
Hmm.
talked about No Nut November and you weren't here. You missed it.
You,
That'll teach you.
yep, that'll learn ya.
Teach you to be late around here.
Uh-huh.
Nervous some
Because
people.
we actually could talk for hours and hours and hours and hours because we've done it. So, but it's not nice to do that to you people. So, Nadine, what you got coming up? Got
I
Creations
haven't.
by Nadine. We got Tech
I
Time.
I
Anything
haven't
new?
got a clue with anything right now. The uh, the ouchies are not causing my focus
Mm,
very well. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not visible today.
winter is coming. Yes.
Winter is coming.
I'm sorry.
Steroids have been taken. Hopefully, I don't get too fat from it.
Oh, I see purple.
Hey,
Purple says someone lick doorknob head and tell me if he tastes like peppermint. Purple, if you want to find out if doorknob head tastes like peppermint, you'll have to lick him yourself.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, and at least apparently there's no fur involved. Or no, that was Doc that had no fur. Sorry, doorknob. I got you. It was Doc we
Oh
were
yeah,
talking about that had no hair.
if
Doorknob, are
Doorknob
you
really looks
bald or
like his
not?
picture, he's got plenty of fur.
Yeah.
22 subscribers, a bit of tea and Danish. That's up two from the last time I heard, so that's good. As long as the
Door
numbers are going up and not down, you're doing okay. Don't
doorknob
panic.
it has rolled around in peppermint fields, so he may
Probably does taste like
taste like
peppermint.
peppermint.
Lick him myself. I don't even know if he's cute. But you're telling other people to lick him, so you might as well do the licking yourself.
Yeah.
Especially if you
Peppermint
think he
hay.
might taste like peppermint.
Peppermint hay is a real thing. I never know when Doorknob's being serious. I swear, I just haven't got it yet. Because if peppermint hay is a real thing, I want some, like to put in my
Well, I
backyard.
do know that my brother-in-law is going to harvest some spearmint and some peppermint for me
Mm,
because the growing season's over, and they supply me with mint all year, but they're gonna bunch it up and hang it up for me so I have tea.
nice. I had some mint growing for a while. I didn't did. I don't know what kind of mint. It was just mint, as far as I knew. I thought peppermint and spearmint were kind of the same thing, but I guess they're not.
Yeah.
I thought one was
No.
sweeter than the other or something in the way that you
Mm,
concocted it.
No.
But
The,
Mint-hay
I
compost is used as much as mulch. They call it mint-hay. It's got a lot of like
ah,
veggies and all sorts of stuff, and it's to keep
that's where
the
they get,
soil from getting cold.
and that's where they get peppermint oil from. Well, looky there, I learned something before girls' night was over. How cool is that?
Doorknob, you're always serious, aren't you? Asking for Angie Dill.
I wouldn't know it for believe him either way, so it doesn't really matter. That's what keeps it interesting, though, right? The
Hmm.
spice of life is doorknob head. So, guys, we have run our 1 hour course.
I could talk.
Ladies, we have
Hmm.
done it. Well,
Yay!
Yay!
I know that we could, but I also know that Nadine is not feeling well tonight, and I do not wish to torture her any longer.
I
Mm,
do. So we
Everybody,
can
why?
glue her
We
back
all
together.
Yeah. Glue might work. I don't know.
we should have got her several feet's worth of bandages, and she could have wrapped herself up and been a mummy and been all warm and held together. For girls' night.
Show Nadine some love, people. Next
No.
next thing, show up.
Yes,
Play her
yes,
videos. Do what you can.
Mhm.
Send them to relatives that craft. She wants her crafting channel to be a thing. She needs some love. Other people are growing. She's not growing. It's not fair. She puts a lot of work
right.
into it,
She
Yeah.
does. Y'all have no idea how much content she's got over there.
and she
I mean,
helps
it.
everybody.
Yes,
I try
with
to.
without charging them for it. Like she helps people without asking them for anything in return, which is superhuman in my book.
Hmm.
all the links, all the links that you need are down in the discussion or the description below.
Discussion below.
My links and Faye's links
Hmm.
and Nadine's links. And thank you to Faye for the lovely artwork that we've been using. She is super, super talented. So if you need
I've got to
something drawn,
redraw it though. I got to
what?
redraw it.
Which
Our
which
artwork.
it?
Our
Why?
artwork.
I like it.
I need to improve it. I'm not satisfied.
Okay. Well, on that note, Faye's not satisfied.
Yeah. On that note, face not satisfied. So, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody have a great week. Hop over to Jen's channel if you missed her premiere and go watch it because I heard it's really funny and that's where I'm fixing to go. Gonna go
Hmm.
watch it and see how funny it really is.
Jen
So,
with one N
Jen's
is
little
a
corner.
riot. She is a
No,
riot.
Jen's
Or
little
Jen's
corner.
little corner. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that too. I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
my other Jen.
No, that Jen's cool too, but Jen's little corner is the one I'm talking about with the video that is
Okay,
supposed to
I
be an
forgot.
absolute
That's right. She
giggle
was
fest. So,
premiering twice.
huh? I'm
She
sorry.
premiered last night and she's premiering tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she premiered
But
twice.
it already happened. Yeah.
Aw.
It happened about 30 minutes ago, I think. So I couldn't do the switch over streams this time because reasons. Because this is our thing. So
Because I
Mhm.
I
think
went
20
back and
minutes.
watched.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I went back and watched the stream from last night, and there's a whole lot of not talking right in the middle of it, and they don't know that we're watching another video. It's kind of weird.
Hmm.
So yeah, let's
That's
plan
why I
that better.
started
Make sure the
talking last
audience
night.
knows what's going on.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Poor Stags came in and he's like, "Why is everybody muted? We're here. We're here. Sorry, I know this is weird,
Live
but
streaming
yeah."
silence.
Yep.
From this perspective, it was a little awkward. So, all right. Well, we're gonna sign off. Everybody have a great evening. Enjoy your Saturday
Have a
night, your
good night,
Sunday morning,
guys.
whatever you're doing.
Mhm.
We love you. Come back and see us again.
Uh huh. And put out
Bye.
Twitter
Kisses.
fires when you find them.
Kisses.
Yes.
Mwah.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.